Pause, edit, rewind. If only those buttons existed to impart wisdom to the self we were, to reach out to our past, to the little girl who was once broken, bruised, whose reflection told her she was unloved. If only I could speak to the me I once was, because by the time I was 4, I'd been homeless. I lived in shelter homes, in cars, and on the streets. By the time I was 5, I was taught to lie, to steal. I was taught how to survive, for this world could be a cruel, cruel place. By the time I was 6, I was torn away from my 2 sisters, some of the only people who brought me joy. By the time I was 7, I knew of no heaven, for I understood that fists spoke louder than words, and words were wielded as weapons. By the time I was 8, I took to hate, for I knew what it meant to be alone, to be forgotten, to be that kid in class. I knew rejection, that was my infection. I was sick when I went into the system. I was sick of hurting, sick of being left. I was sick of being lonely, and I was sick and tired of the lies that I had been fed. I was sick and tired by the age of 8. My baggage, they were many. My burden, it was heavy. I was hard on the outside, broken on the inside. I was an orphan, perfectly imperfect. A child forgotten, unwanted, and left behind. I was all of that before the age of 9. Now I know time only stalls on clocks, and it passes without ashes and moves over and under and around situations, never pausing to change the channel. But if only I could speak to the younger me, if only I could give her a glimpse at who she would be, I would say to that angry little self, out of this chaos comes priceless beauty. This is the first chapter in your book, the prequel to your movie, and what feels like the end is just the beginning. If only I could tell her this, then she would know her situation is not her truth. And although pain feels timeless, hope is eternal. But I know that's my if only.